Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew, where today we have got to collect a bit more soul energy to revive another crewmate, and to do that we're going to finish the last of the 3 relic missions. And I think that'll probably advance the story a bit more as well.
Where to, Navigator?
So off we go to Iron Bay. And then I assume completing this is going to clear those clouds and we're going to get what? Maybe 3, 4 more islands? It's daytime. Crew size 3 and we're looking for an iron key.
We arrive at the Iron Bay. What better place to hide the relic of ash and blackened ore?
Aye, but is it still hidden, I wonder? Or have Ignatius' lackeys already sniffed it out?
It would not surprise me in this place.
Well then, shall we look at the inventory before we waste time searching ourselves?
Aye, look here. The Inquisition keeps meticulous records of all soul-stained items. Let us inspect their iron ledgers and see if they have done our work for us. Now, choose our landing, Navigator.
Okay, a couple of books to look at then. Seems very much like Dodger's Cave would be a good place to start. We could start at the Grand Docks, but we've done that maybe twice already. And have we left through the dumping grounds before? We may have done that. Either way, we'll worry about exits later. For now, we'll worry about entrances. Now, Yuki's got a couple of vigor points built up. But they will just keep building up, so we don't need to bring Yuki. It's just a nice reminder that we've not bought her for a mission or 2. Same for Aethir. I think the next mission we do might be one of Yuki's DLC ones, so let's leave her at home today. And let's bring along Salady and Teresa and Aethir. So we've not really explored this section of the map, I don't think. And I'm pretty sure we've not explored this archives.
So what possessed Mordecai to
before.
hide one of his relics on an Inquisition island?
Decades ago,
easy fix.
this island was known as Black Rock Bay. When this was still pirate territory, the captain always had a fondness for this place. Many times we came here to delve into the haunted caves below. This moment now the maiden's fire fills the caves with its soul-consuming energies.
Well, let's hope the Inquisition spared us the trouble of searching down there.
Oh man, if we bought Quentin we could have triggered a trap there, perhaps. I mean, we still could trigger a trap, it just might require a bit more work.
Treatment's ready.
Let's see, there's a patrol of 2 coming. Are they the targets? Yep, they even stop nicely underneath it. So that's good.
Yeah, let me at him.
Come on, Salady. Oops.
Hiding spot coming up. One day I'll find
Okay,
out
so
how
who
you
saw
do
that?
it.
Oh yeah, there's a commissarius at ground level there, so
No cover, easy fix. Souls from the
good thing
ground.
Salady's abilities are ridiculously
Treatment's
powerful.
ready.
Well, no.
Now, is he seeing up there? He is. So maybe he needs to go first. Or maybe, if Salady's quick enough, she can get the kill. Probably not, though.
Let me just take notes on that one.
Yeah. But now that she's up there,
Let's see what's up.
Aethir can jump into the bush. Oh, Salady.
I can
Curses. So there's someone up there we need to worry about as well. So, Salady, get back in your
let
bush.
me at him.
Let's get
Aethir,
moving,
get into the bush as well. Who was that? That was that commissarius. So he's going to go back and forth.
Glad you
That
have
ladder as well. That makes me think this would have been a Quentin-friendly map. But here we are.
free. No second thoughts, eh?
Can we get away with this?
Heave ho!
Yeah, we can.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
Can we get away with this?
Food for the vines.
We
It's
can.
all in the root.
And so now 2 more can go down.
All right.
Bonk! Sweet. So we're working our way in successfully along here. How much further around do we have to go though to actually get in? Up there, up there. Okay, so it's not the hardest place in the world to infiltrate, I don't think. We'll use Salady, just because her bush powers are amazing. That was incautious.
They forget, we remember. Oh, I like that.
So who spotted us there? Was it him? Yeah, it was.
And so I
Yeah, let me at him.
unfit to feed. What? Burn accursed record.
Okay, we're just being reckless at this point. We're just throwing ourselves in to see what works and what doesn't.
Real fast.
So yeah, we'll put a bush up there.
Coming through.
Are you just permanently watching? Looks like you are.
Ha, I have just the thing.
But that's just an issue of timing.
A memory imprint.
Now, I've got a cannon. So that's another accident waiting to happen. Who's it for?
Scrape the insides of the skull.
Those 2 acolytes, and potentially that commissarius as well.
I'd stay clear of them if I were you.
Yeah, we can take out 3 there, I think.
Oh, I
Can
like
the lady
that.
make it in there? She can.
Quite the collection the zealots have here.
Anything with even a smidge
Okay.
of soul stain is deemed heretical.
I'd wager most items here barely have enough energy to curse a toothpick.
Regardless, what is deemed heretical will end up in the pit.
What if Mordecai's relic has long since met the same fate?
The captain knew how to hide his secrets. If the Fire Thralls found it, it was only because they knew what they were looking for. Either way, inspect the ledger, and we will see where we stand.
Those swords change places.
Right, so we've got options here. We can
Nice
take our pick
capture,
on who gets
Molly.
taken out and who doesn't. But there was a moment where these 2 acolytes and that commissarius all lined up nicely.
Seems how it
So
works.
let's see if it'll happen again. So those 2 come back in okay. I don't know if the cannon can be fired more than once. It'd be nice to take out the commie as well. Or they may be taking out one of those patrolling acolytes as well would
You
be better.
never
I'm not
say no
sure.
maze, Marley.
Let's see. Probably not though. Is this going to be the one? No. We can stay here for a while. We can just keep fast forwarding. Nah, this could be the moment.
Watch me.
Accident.
Okay, we missed.
Better
So there's a
up
slight delay on the cannon. There was no delay on the trap that we dropped, but there's a slight delay on the cannon. So yeah, we'll just let them go back and forth again.
Watch me.
There we go, and we got a badge for it as well.
Accident.
I have my duties.
Enough
Enough
made.
made. Case is clear. I shall resume my duties.
And yeah, the cannon can only be fired once, so
Come on.
One day
That's no
I'll
great
find out how
surprise.
you do it.
One of these blades.
now we
is
could also
better not-
snag this key.
What happened here?
Do we? Okay, we can't snag that key because there's a bugger up there.
Unleash.
3 little cuts.
One of these blades is better not.
What happened here?
Kill the body.
There we go.
Breathe the soul.
It's appropriate.
Hiding spot coming up. You wanna hide, yeah?
Oh, and that was a dev.
They
Nice.
grow. Needs more time.
Twist of fate.
Yeah, let me at
So maybe we throw
Smoke in that bush,
our bush
yes?
down there, just to make life a bit
Interesting
easier.
choice, Marty.
Doesn't happen.
Mine.
And there we go. We got the key. Took a little bit of clicking around to actually get it, but we got the key.
One day I'll find out how you
Can we
do
take
it.
you out without anyone spotting us?
Next patient. I gotcha. Yeah, let me at him.
Good. I suppose Teresa
A
should get
little
involved
souvenir.
at some point in this mission, but she hasn't as of yet. There are a few more commies higher up that might be nice to take out with her.
Again.
Maybe we bring Aethir in at this point,
Opportunity calls.
because she can make it over there without
Always
too
move
much
forward.
trouble.
Day and night I stand watch, observing
And
the
then-
remnants of corruption.
She can make it up there without too much difficulty.
No second thoughts, eh?
And with her blink powers, she should be able to get across to that hay bale.
Let's capture this moment in time. in case our plan fails.
Yes.
Consider it done. A moment to remember.
Now. Might be nice if she can
Hold
distract
it right there.
this guy. We'll wait for the commie to go away.
Hey! Try this fruit.
And there we go. Now, this commie's going to bugger off again.
Too many weeds here. Kill the body. Breathe the soul. Swift shrub coming through.
We'll get that ladder down, and now
Oh,
Teresa
I
can
like
make her way
that.
up. Where is she?
Still breathing.
Good.
Still sane.
She's still breathing. That's what we like. Let's give her a kill. Just because we can.
One bolt, one life. I am your executioner. The crow flies.
And then she can climb that ladder and get in here. She can even pick up her own
Where to?
ash. And we've already got the access to the book because we picked up a key.
Let the
So-
future
Leaves
come.
are itching. Aha! There's our objective.
The ledger is within reach. Examine it, and I will peer through your eyes.
Still slightly disquieting that. What if you drive one of us mad?
Do not worry. I've had lots of practice.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Coming right
So let's
up.
take a look at this ledger.
That takes care of that.
Now, let's see what we have here. Oh. Aha. It is as we expected. A relic that matches the riddle was found in the depths of the island. It was divided into 3 separate pieces.
Of course it was.
Each at a different stage of scrutinization.
3 pieces in 3 crates, I presume? Can you point them out to us?
The first is labeled 22 Sigma, subcategory anomalous, mark 85. The second is in...
Then again, perhaps you just mark them on our map.
Cool. So there we go. We've got 3 crates to grab. One is in here somewhere.
How long has it been?
And what have we got there?
That
That's the
ain't
second
cutting,
crate. So are they all in this little area? Guess
Nice
we'll just look
capture,
at the log.
buddy.
We got one on a cart, we got one in the centre, and we got one on a shelf. Looks like the other ledger's disappeared off our map, so there's no... Yeah, there's presumably no badge for reading both of the ledgers. I mean, why would there be? We've already got the information we need. So, Saleary,
Watch me go.
are you able to take out this guy without anyone spotting us? No. No. Aethea, though, should be able to make her way up here. And in.
Teresa,
May as well move Teresa in there
ready to
just
serve.
to
Always move forward.
keep her out of trouble. Now,
I'm honing in.
yeah, that commie's a bit far away for distraction from up here.
All right, easy. Next patient.
Good, that works. How do we take out the Proggy and the Acolyte? Do we need to take them all out together? No, probably not, because the Acolyte roams over there. Well, the Proggy roams over there, I should say. Can we just jump into this section with Salady from up here? No. Because I want to free those prisoners. Because it doesn't seem very nice having prisoners hanging around. Might require a bit more work though. Now, what happens if we just
Sword through the heart.
get risky with Aethea?
Always move forward.
You're wasting time with those.
Come this way, please.
I like it all.
Scrutinize. Face them.
Okay, she can actually make her way across there quite well.
I'm honing in.
Cool. Now, from here, we could potentially rush that commie. When no one's paying enough
I'll
attention.
hold on to this.
Well, well.
Good.
Little death bringer. This should come in handy.
That gives us a key which will let us into there. Can we also toss this body into there? No, we can't.
No second thoughts, eh?
Seem to be less options than previous games for just chucking bodies over the edge of
Even
things.
if you weren't directly responsible.
But that's fine.
You may have assisted or seen something.
No, I saw nothing and I did nothing. Please have mercy.
But now that commie's taken out, has anyone really got sight on that acolyte?
I like these arts.
I mean, there's patrollers. Oh yeah, there's a commie there. So maybe we need Salady over here
6
somewhere.
grams of death root, 2 drops of
Shouldn't be a
moonshine.
problem.
What is that?
Cool. So that's Salady over. Teresa doesn't need to be
Interesting
over
choice,
because
Marley.
Para servirlo.
she is just
Judgment is at hand.
a killer from afar.
Oh, I'll have to note that down. Watch me go.
What do we have here?
Oh, I thought I got away with that. That again was just
Time
recklessness.
reshaped.
We just wait for the commie to bugger off and that works.
Incoming.
Well, no.
Yeah. Now, is the timing good for us to take out this guy?
Food for the va-
Up we go.
Looks like it. Good. My patented fail until things succeed strategy is
If you are
gradually
truly
paying
an
off.
absent, then surely there is
Now that commie's going to come back up. That patrol's going round, so
Skull for residue.
let's see. Well, there's an acolyte over there. He's not really got eyes
Too
on
many
anyone.
leads here. Working on it. Killed it. I gotcha.
Fire shields us over.
Cool. We whistled them down. I could do with taking out that roaming patrol just because they're a pain in the butt.
3 little cuts.
But we ain't there
Watch
yet.
me go. One less to worry about.
Curses. Again,
Better
reckless.
luck next time. I do like this so far. A bush for hiding.
Now, we can't put one there, but can we put it there? Yeah, we can.
Ah, rose from the ground.
So we can put a bush
This
there
plant's growing on me.
when there's no guards there.
Let me see your soul.
dispatched with surgical precision.
Let me just
Now.
take notes on that one.
We can open this
I
box.
have just-
Nope, we can't. We get spotted. Even though we're in a bush, we get spotted because I guess it's
Space and
a
time
standing up
reshape.
activity.
Treatment's ready.
Right, so that Magistratus could be mildly annoying. And they're being watched by a commissarius.
It seems our work is never.
Don't cuddle it.
Pleasure is unceasing.
But then that commissarius isn't really looking at this guy. So if that patrol would bugger off,
It'll only hurt a bit.
dang it, he spotted us there.
Return.
Right, so that commissarius is watching that acolyte. But every now and again he gets into a conversation.
The Inquisitor.
And that acolyte... Oh no, that acolyte can also see. Okay. Maybe, you know,
Working on it, like leaves in the wind, but reversed.
we use the upgraded power that we've got on Salady and we just distract him into a bush.
Return.
Watch me go.
Yeah, we kind of got that power for a reason. And that's to use it.
Get over here, lady.
This way.
Yeah, why don't you walk this way? So that guy turns around for his convo.
I know right where to cut.
Let me return.
Oh no, the Magistratus spots us there.
One more for science.
Let's
huh?
wait for him to come closer
I
again.
do like this so far.
Right, so yeah, they turn around.
I have just one less to worry
Oh, piss off. I feel like this should work, but it's not working, so let's do something different. Okay, is that in view? Doesn't look like it should be in view.
A nice little stroll.
I'll trim their numbers. Food for the vines.
It'll grow real fast. Let's cover this up. Oh, I like that.
Okay. We were making it far
be
too
fun to come
difficult
back
on
to.
ourselves for no clear reason. We can hide here. But then, is that acolyte going to see? How's your view cone?
I know right
It's not amazing.
where to cut.
Although those two lads are now coming round at just the wrong moment. So, that bloody patrol.
Restored.
Should have taken out this patrol a while ago. Possibly with the cannon. But then I'd have different problems to deal with. So, who can say if that was a good strategy or not? Either way,
One day I'll find out how you do it.
this Magistratus will be in a conversation. Well, this Commissarius will be in a conversation again
Too many
soon.
weeds here. Kill the
And
body.
there we go.
Breathe the soul. Up,
Come
up
on.
we go.
There we go. Good.
Memory captured.
Now,
Scrape the insides of the skull for resin.
where's
The
Teresa?
White Crow stands ready.
She can make it across here, can't she?
I see where this is going.
Nope. Not if the bloody patrol's coming back again.
We're back, huh?
Let's deal with the patrol, shall we?
Working on it.
We should have dealt with this lot before now, but the main thing is we're going to deal with them.
An anchor in the sea.
So lady,
something,
you attack
maybe?
the front one. Fear, you attack the back one.
I'll be
Just about got away with that.
What ails your... Oh, no problem.
Let's get you somewhere else.
Up we go.
What's in it for me?
Excellent.
Ah,
Problem eventually solved.
let's stretch
And now
those
let's
roots.
open this first crate.
So what do we have? Looks like a chunk of black ore.
I sense something familiar inside it. This is a piece of the relic.
So they process this just like the rest of the baubles.
Perhaps Ignatia ordered it to be inspected, to scry the captain's plans from its innards.
Or maybe not even the words of the mighty Ignatia can penetrate the mindless routine here.
Oh, I see.
Right. Now that patrol's out of the way,
I have just a thing. One less
life
worry.
should be easier.
Opportunity cost. Heavy.
Well.
Remedies for the dead.
Yeah,
I
let's
like
just drag them over
that.
there.
Around. I gotcha. This plan's growing on me.
Good. You're free to go, my friend. I mean, you will be, anyway.
Treatment's ready. What?
Right, so... So lady's in a bush.
What's in it for me?
Aethea's in a bush.
This memory is
Hey,
So lady
try
can
this fruit.
make a closer bush.
Hiding spot coming up. Ah, stones from the ground. Oh, I like that.
Right, so she's in a position now to take out that guard. Teresa,
The verdict is clear.
we need you out here because we need you to see if you can get a shot on the prognosticator.
A record of the past.
Yeah, you can hit it from there.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops.
You can attack the
moonshine.
acolyte. And then Aethea, you can attack the prognosticator. Good.
See you around, friend. Heave
And that's some
ho.
more prisoners freed. Don't know if that was necessary,
Oh, no problem.
but it's good regardless.
At your service.
Okay, maybe we haven't freed them. Maybe we've just
Now
joined
we're
them.
getting somewhere.
But they are now safe. Don't even know if that was necessary.
Wasting time with her.
Maybe that will turn out to have been part 3 of the mission or something. Or maybe it's a different mission. Or maybe it's nothing.
Measure our enemy.
Now. Are you watching that key guy? Yeah, you are. So,
Oh, I'll have to
Salady,
note that
you can
down.
come along here. Right, so you can kill that key guy. Whilst a fear
My soul is razor sharp.
can blink over to that commie. Well, he's not even seeing the commie, so this doesn't need to be a fancy double kill or anything. It can just be a straightforward single kill.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Let's stretch. I'll take that.
Your
Thank
soul is
you.
free. Enjoy.
Up we go.
What's in it for me? Let's get you somewhere else.
Cool. So that's this northern part cleared out. Is it north? Doesn't matter. We've got Commissaris in various spots around the inside here.
Change places. Do not get confused.
Tell me like.
Might be wise to just clear out the outside fully.
Fascinating.
So lady, you're over here
Still
to
breathing.
No
just
second thoughts.
allow Aethir to get into that bush successfully. And now that she is, she'll be able to blink towards that guy when his conversation's finished.
Last night. Oh, come.
Free. Now we're getting somewhere. Heavy.
Good. And then Salady, maybe another bush there, why not?
Alright, yeah?
We'll take out this acolyte when he comes
Your
back.
measurements will be on. Maintain your
3 little cuts. Mine. I gotcha.
Cool.
As many as you like. Let's cover this up.
Now, are these commies watching each other? That one's watching that one. That one's watching that one. So he's watching that one though. So no one's watching this one. A plan
Watch me
forms.
go.
faster.
Well,
You're wasting time with them.
the plan is just stab a bunch of fools. So it's the same plan we've had a lot of the time.
It'll only hurt a bit. This plan's growing on me.
So we'll just clean up these outside lads.
Let me see your soul. Up we go. Ha, I have just the
One of
thing.
these blades is better not touched.
A bush for hiding. Mmm, so
And now that we've got those lads out of the way,
it's from the air. I'll trim their numbers. Working on it. Next page. Oh, no problem.
Proggy might notice that. But that's
That angle
fine.
exerts the pull.
And now no one's watching our friend over here.
I do like this so far. No cover? It's all in the loose. Kill the body.
Although the conversation, yeah, the conversation kind of gets in the way there. Because it causes the guy to turn
I'll
around.
trim their numbers.
So we have to be
Yeah, let me
better
out.
with the timing.
Next. Oh, no problem.
Oh wait, there's 2 acolytes there as well. Okay.
Let me see your soul.
Food for the
Up we go.
Right, so then the proggy looks in the middle for a bit. Let's see. Is this guy going to go on a little stroll?
Measure
Because,
our enemy. Understand the affliction.
yeah, he might go on a stroll
Grow real fast.
because of the fact
Coming
that
through.
his
Let's get
friends
moving.
aren't there.
Something's not
Straight to the point.
I did not see myself alone here.
Yeah, good.
I seek you out. Come forth.
Now,
Let's
what if we
see what
just
Find you? I cannot see.
Oh, I can
do this?
kill the body, breathe the soul.
Opportunity. Let's get you somewhere else.
Cool.
I like.
I was expecting the proggy to have to go down last, but here we are.
Standing
whilst we're here,
around, catching light.
We may as well grab the second crate.
Well done. The second relic piece is ours.
I admit, I'm stunned you make out the right crates from that Inquisition gibberish.
It pays to have someone familiar with their dogma in your crew.
Ah.
Yeah,
you
thanks,
mean
Teresa.
Our sharpshooter, is an excellent teacher, if not a particularly patient one.
No, she's been very
for an
patient
eldritch
today.
horror from the below, you learned remarkably slowly.
Your religion is anathema to me. What's remarkable is that I learned it at all.
Leaves are itching.
Yeah, Teresa's done bugger all this mission, but she's been very patient lurking up there. So that's nice.
Let's see what's
Now,
up.
double drop.
Hey, try this fruit. Oh, I like that.
And then we
Hold from the
can
ground.
hide the bots. Might be unnecessary. No, they've hidden themselves. Even better.
My soul is razor sharp.
So, taking on these two lads, not
A
really
memory
an
cap.
issue.
I'm
We-
holding it.
Blink into
Well,
position
well.
with Fear, so that she
6
doesn't get
grams of death
spotted.
root, 2 drops of moonshine.
And Salady, we take a slightly longer
I
route.
do like this so far.
Although that guy is fully in view. There's no cover, so maybe we should have brought a Fear over
I
here.
have just the thing.
But then we can go up here, can't we? Yeah, good. So,
Too many weeds here.
yeah, you attack him. A Fear, you stab him.
I'll be there soon.
Nicely done, everyone.
Your soul is
Let's
free.
stretch
Enjoy
those roots.
Some cursed cover,
Working on it.
courtesy of our ship doctor.
And the third crate is ours.
Wait, there's nothing in here.
Huh.
Curious. I spy an additional branding on the crate. Does that mean Navigator? The relic piece has been miscategorized. It's about to be thrown into the pit.
Blasted Inquisition bureaucracy. Where do we find it?
The Magistratus at the end of the bridge. The piece is in one of the crates next to him.
One thing done, on to the next.
Okay, so the Magistrate's at the end of the bridge. Over here. Right, so we've got to work our way across the bridge. That should be fine.
What's in it for me?
Come on, crew. Maybe
Now
it's
we're getting
Teresa's time to
somewhere.
shine.
Let's capture this moment
Let's
in time,
see.
in case our plan fails.
Although maybe not.
Oh,
'Cause
I'll have to
this
note
seems
that
like a
down.
job
Let's
for-
cover this up.
Salady,
Nature spreads unchecked.
All right, easy fix.
using her
Wonder dust
new
reversed.
Wonder to Me ability.
Flame guides me this way.
Yeah, it does.
I know right where to cut. I gotcha.
Cool. And then I guess we could just repeat this trick over and over.
They grow from the soil. You wanna hide, yeah?
Why don't I
Coming
look this
right
way?
up.
Yeah, just get out of range of the
3
commie.
little
Good lad.
One
And that's the
less
swashbuckler
to
badge
worry
with
about.
Salady, to no one's surprise. Because she's an absolute
Up,
killer
we
machine.
go. You never cease to amaze,
No.
Marley.
There's people over there who are coming and going with view of this commissarius. And it might be the case that
Never
he's
look back.
too close to
Justice
the
is
other one.
harsh.
Yeah, the other one would hear if we shot him. So, what's our next move? He might not be so close that he
The
can't be
future
hit with
comes.
a blink from a fear. So, Salady,
remedies
you
for
hide
the
behind those
dead.
crates.
As many as you like.
Throw out a bush as far as you can. Alright, so Fear can get real close. Good. I guess anyone could.
Glad you have our backs.
And then,
Always move forward.
yeah, we don't even need blink.
Heave ho.
Now that that's done,
Need
Salady can
something,
move up.
maybe?
And she can
This'll draw them in.
wander that
I'll
guy.
walk this way.
It'll only hurt a bit. This plan's growing. Huh. Oh, no problem.
And with
Let
that
the
done,
leaves cover all.
we can make another bush
Let's cover this up.
and advance further.
At your service.
Now,
This memory is ours. Consider it done. Heavy.
In accordance with the maiden's holy
same again.
The lady at
This
the ready.
this Wonder 2
Walk
ability
the other way.
of Salady's. I can see why it was locked behind an upgrade, because it's just,
Incoming.
it's OP.
Too many weeds here. I'll take that, thank you. I gotcha.
Nathan.
Now, he's having
Tainted be
a
broken
conversation,
that we may,
is he?
so that it
I mean, he's
might
just generally
serve
chatting,
the
but it doesn't seem to be with anyone in particular.
To each what they deserve. I see where this is going.
Rights all wrongs.
So maybe we can just pop him with Teresa.
The Marley aids us.
You never miss, do you?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Grand.
Let me at him. Cover seed.
Thank you. That'll spare us his incessant prey. Now, open the crate.
And this will be our third bit of relic.
We have all 3 relic
Excellent.
pieces. Look, they are fusing together.
As if by
It's a
magic.
key. A key with
Oh.
an Inquisition insignia.
Well, well. Why would Mordecai cling on to something like that?
Is the treasure in an Inquisition stronghold? And we're going to need the key to get in?
Why? I remember this. He gave this to me when he returned from a dangerous venture. It was during the war. He let himself get captured to spy on the Inquisition. He used this key to escape his cell, but not before he endured their brutal questioning.
I suppose it wasn't easy, seeing them put the irons to your captain.
He forbade me to interfere. It was excruciating, knowing that I could spare him in an instant.
And yet, he had to endure it so you'd succeed.
Aye, and not even my power could have removed the memory of that pain. No matter. This little souvenir is the relic. I can almost taste the energy within. Free up a tear, and return to me.
No second thoughts, eh?
Right. Have we been out of the Harbour Plaza before? I'm not sure. So maybe that's the tear we'll aim for to wrap up this mission.
Why don't I walk this way?
Yeah, you walk this way.
I like that.
And you should be
I
out of
know
range of
right
everyone.
Where to cut. Next page. Oh, no problem.
Good. So that's our way into this little section.
A memory imprint.
Now, we've come through here from the docks, but I don't know if we've come through here to leave before. So you're looking over there.
A bush for hiding. We want to hide, yeah?
I don't think anyone else is, though.
Can we keep that one for later?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we killed
Oh,
this
this
dev
is
before, I think. What are you doing? You're looking over there.
Let me return to my post.
Let me see your soul. One up we go.
Cool. Now that guy, though. If we can get a fear down here.
I like these.
She'd be able to
eyes.
blink up there,
There's no distance.
but at the same time, the commissarius would notice the kill
Time is on our
happening.
side.
But would anyone notice the kill happening if they were
My
distracted?
sight reaches
Let's see.
far.
So what happens if we
Opportunity calls.
use Teresa to shoot that guy? He's going to notice. But
do
what if
we
he's
have here?
distracted at the time?
Skip a beat. Straight to the point.
Okay, other people noticed, but he didn't. That's cool.
And so we return.
So what if we did that differently?
The fire hungers for us.
He's going to take a while to drop.
Changing position.
Maybe Blink would make him drop quicker. So maybe we distract with Teresa.
Treasure this moment, Marley.
Let's get moving, eh?
Let's try that. But then he turns all the way around, so
The
yeah,
Marley
that's also not
returns
going to
us.
work.
No cover.
I guess we could just
Easy.
shank him
It's all
whilst
in.
no one's watching.
I know right where to cut.
We're overthinking things
Let me
again.
just take notes on that one. Huh. Strange. I got you.
Yeah.
Space and time reshaped.
You put the terror
Coming
in them,
right
lady.
up.
And then if we
My
bring
soul
a
is
fear up,
razor sharp.
she can move the body without anyone noticing.
Now we're getting
Oh
somewhere.
dear.
Madness is this.
Heave ho.
Right.
Maiden,
This
hone
shall
my
not
senses.
go unanswered.
Can we take these two out? Is anyone going to notice this?
The body measure.
I heard that.
Okay, we both attack the one target.
Time carries us back.
The mind reflects.
Let's zoom in a bit and see if we can't do that a bit
Standing
better.
around,
Right, hopefully that's both the
No
targets
second
this time.
thoughts, eh?
Nope, again it's the same target. This is fiddly. Let's rotate the camera a bit, see if that helps. Rotate the camera, zoom in.
Hey,
Lady, attack that one.
try this.
Aethea, attack that one.
Well, well.
Will not
Good.
The lady at the
Welcome to the other
I
side.
can still smoke in that bush, yes?
Cool. So that's a couple of guys that I wasn't even paying any attention to. Taken out.
Incoming.
Let's drop into this bush.
I'll trim their numbers.
Dispatched with
I gotcha.
surgical precision.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor
Yeah, at this point,
and methods.
life is easy.
Let me just take notes. On
You
that.
come on over.
This way.
We might be able to get rid of you before that
3 little cuts.
commie comes back.
Oh, no problem.
Good.
Cover seed. You wanna hide, yeah? A memory imprint. Wonder dust reverse.
Now,
The Inquisitor.
you have your chat again.
Treatment's ready.
It's a nice little stroll.
Yeah, nice
You
little stroll.
only heard a bit. I gotcha. Watch me go.
Then he's gonna wonder what's going on, but that's fine.
Still breathing.
How dare they let me wait?
Still sane. I
Tracer.
pray for
As soon as that
your soul.
guy comes back in range, you're gonna shoot the Custodes. Come on. There we go.
Once more until my verdict is final.
What's in it for me?
And now everyone
Now
should
we're
be able
getting
to make their way over here.
What ails your soul today?
And off we go. So yeah, not a bad little mission.
Back to the Marley. Experiments await.
I feel it wasn't a great mission for Teresa, but Selady and Aethea just don't have bad missions because they're so versatile. Teresa is definitely a trickier one. Finish the mission without using any guns. Good. Yeah, where's the high spot on this map? That should probably be something I should try and look at if I can. Although, you can't actually see the proper layout, I don't think, until you've selected your crewmates, can you? Well. No, maybe you can. So yeah, Teresa on maps where there's a high spot that's clearly visible is good. But we haven't really explored that section, have we? That's the prison. That section of the map we're yet to really explore, so I'm sure we're going to have a mission over there at some point soon. Yeah. Teresa, largely unnecessary. Selady, easily the MVP. And there we go. Chief got. Collected all of Mordecai's relics, so we're going to be on to a new part of the story. But before we get to that, let's think. Yeah, let's revive a crewmate now. So let's talk to the Marley, and then we should be able to revive a crewmate.
Well, well.
We have retrieved the relic of ash and ore.
This brought back some bad memories, eh?
No ship likes to be separated from its captain. I fought myself not to use my power.
And you pulled true. Mordecai's trust was not misplaced.
Indeed, Navigator. Now, excuse me. I must draw out the energy from our prize.
Indeed. So now we can revive another crewmate. Before we do, though, let's perhaps see what's going on with our little fish friend.
Molly, have you perchance seen the fish that,
That is the second time you have approached me about a fish, ship cook.
It's an important
I'm
fish.
beginning to wonder if this is something I should concern myself with.
well, you see... Sensei? I'm back? Ah, there. Excuse me, Molly.
Where you at,
The
friend?
dish takes shape.
Is that a dead Inquisitor? Multiples.
Sensei, look, I did it. What is it, Sensei?
It's astounding. How did you take them down?
I rid myself of all doubt, Sensei, and it worked, just as you said.
I cannot believe it.
Have I done something to disappoint you, Sensei?
No. Quite the opposite. You have proven yourself. Faster than I ever thought you would. See, I do not know what your mission entails, but there's only one last thing I can teach you.
How to cook?
What is it, Sensei?
It is pronounced Sakana. Once it was my sensei's name,
Ah.
and now it shall be yours.
Sakana. I like the sound of it.
You accept it?
Yes, Sensei, I do.
Then allow me the honor of sending you off to your mission.
Hooray.
Do you really believe I am ready, Sensei?
Remember your training, Sakana.
Free yourself of doubt. Use your surroundings.
And if all things fail, adapt.
And if that fails,
Thank you,
abuse
Sensei.
quick save.
I will never forget you.
And you will not be forgotten either, Sakana. Farewell.
What an absolute legend that fish is. And that's that step completed. So now, Aethea, it's your job, I feel, to bring somebody back. Do we get the shipwright, the canoness, or the quartermaster? We'll be getting them all, sooner rather than later. Let's have a think. Maybe the canoness.
Aye.
So when we're not bringing Teresa, we've still got someone who knows their way around a gun.
Awake again. Yeah. I must inspect the cannons at once.
So the mighty Gael Lebris does not slow down. Is it true you once sailed a galleon all on your own?
Ha! That I did. I wrote a poem about it. Maybe you've heard it?
Storm. You and I fought over the
Poetry?
I prevailed, but so did you. You moved on with grayish hue, left me behind. I long after you.
But where are my manners? You are new here. You know my name, so may I ask yours?
Aethea Manicato, navigator on this illustrious treasure hunt.
A navigator? Well, as long as you get us close to where my cannon must fire, we will work well together.
Canoness, before you bury yourself in work, you must visit the training deck.
Ah, Maul. You fear I am rusted? I will descend into your bowels and prove you wrong.
Excellent. So she seems like a big bulky character. I could see her having difficulty with vines and swimming. Yep, pay no attention to Estelle. She's just doing her thing. Let's go have a look at the canal. So we can shoot crewmates and guards to different locations. So we can knock out guards that are otherwise out of reach. But does it kill them or does it... Right, so it knocks them out. Not entirely clear from that if it kills them or not. But if it puts them down without us having to tie them up, then that's great. Load dead, knocks out, or tied up guards into the canal. Okay.
This is work for my cannon.
Thump.
Wash one.
Hide the body by shooting it into the bush.
Well, I would...
Cool.
A fine shot.
So bodies are a resource for her then. We might not want to be automatically hiding everyone all the time.
Remember the dead.
And now, are we dropping down here?
Sure as the storms.
We've got another bod. Can't get up there without getting spotted. And we can load unconscious bods into the cannon to automatically tie them
I'll
up.
be cautious. Marvelous.
So yeah, so there is...
I like long shots.
I see your reluctance to use actual cannonballs holds firm.
There is no poetry in iron and shrapnel. Besides, people are way more fun.
So there is a certain timed element where they'll just be knocked out, and we do have to either tie them up or cannon them. Empty canal. Guards will always exit tied up unless they're already dead. So we could potentially empty that guy into a bush.
Quelle surprise!
But we could also just carry on. Now, there's a fear. We can pull crewmates into the canal and shoot them into positions. Okay. So we could stroll over here and empty that guy. And then we could say, hey fear,
I'll be careful.
come join us please.
It's going to be bumpy.
And I would like you over there.
Magnifique.
And then when she eventually gets up, she can let down the ladder.
Rough ride. Opportunity calls. I like these odds.
Good.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. Swiftly.
And then as for this lad, we could just shank him really.
Right here.
You almost
Yep.
brought them in too.
And when we shank them, we automatically collect them. That's good to know.
As you command.
It's like a 5-second kill, like a lot of the other characters. So this will be our distraction skill. We can lure guards away from their position. So they turn and look, and then they move. Very well.
I like long shots.
Oh yeah, she probably automatically scooped that guy up actually because I was holding down left mouse to
Quelle surprise!
make a point of picking him up. So yeah. Use the firecracker to distract that guard. I mean, do we even need to? I've still got a body in my cannon.
Always up there.
So we could just stroll up and do that.
Who doesn't like gunpowder mixed with fiery passion?
Curious. And now we can go up the ladder and see what that's all about. Lure people out of sight and then give him a shot. So yeah, I feel like we weren't supposed to be able to bring that body in with us.
Little explosives are just as good. A little spectacle,
Yeah,
just for
you come on over. And now, yeah, because we chose to pick him up, we're just going to automatically load him in. And then...
Don't mind her. Wash one.
Cool. Down he goes. And into the cannon.
Considering your ability to summon embers from your hands, I'm glad there are more explosions on board.
If I didn't keep my fire in check, I'd have more than one giant hole in my body. Let's not ask for permission.
Yeah. The giant hole in your body. Kind of a red flag, but it's fine.
A test. Let me show you what a Breton canoness can do.
Okay, so guard looking over there. Feel like we can sneak across here without too much trouble, which means we can take out this guy and load up our cannon.
Good. As you command. Empty. Useless thing.
And yeah,
I need
up you go.
ammunition. D'accord.
Why can't we pick this guy up?
C'est pas
Oops, did we already have one?
fine shot.
Okay, my bad.
long shots.
Now,
Like moths to the firecracker.
can we throw that there? We can. That'll send this acolyte over.
What horrors lie hidden in the brush?
Yes, what horrors. Some dude, that's who.
Quelle surprise!
Funk. And there we go. We got our lad. Now, I've been keeping an eye out through this tutorial looking for the skeleton. Because the reason you heard Estelle squeaking is because we've gathered a few already. But there's golden skeletons in each of these tutorial missions. And if we can find them and kill them, I don't actually know if we get anything for it, but they all move to a little room
We may come back.
in the tutorial area. And they're quite challenging to get. So let's see if there's one on this map. I haven't seen them around and about. Generally you can see them if they're on a lower floor, because you can see a very faint outline of them. It might be that I'm in the wrong place and it was on a previous level of Gale's mission and I just missed it. Heck with it. I'll come back and try and find them later. It took a while to find them on the other maps, so... Let's see.
Let's capture this
Now,
moment in time.
a couple of acolytes having a convo. An acolyte over there who's by themselves.
Bourgeois! Another ace. This will occupy them for a bit.
So yeah, you come around and have a look at that. Oh god, there's two of them.
The
My bad.
Marley reset time.
Yeah, didn't see that one. So we want to lure just that one guy.
This will occupy them for a bit.
So that should do it.
Let's not ask for permission.
Let's dump the one we've already got in a bush.
Out with you.
Well, no.
And grab the fresh one. Now we can lure over this
Little
guy.
spectacle just for you. Another. It's not ready yet.
My bad.
I'll be cautious. A fine shot.
Another bod for the collection. Now, you are looking at that guy. So, is it possible to lure one of you but not the other?
Remember the dead.
I doubt it.
As you command.
Even if we can only get one in distraction range.
Little bombs.
They always forget.
Let's see. Yeah, they're both coming over for now.
This shall not
hone
go
my
unanswered.
senses.
I am a
Measure,
servant of the grand
calculate,
design.
rectify.
Well, always a
The maiden.
And yeah, we got spotted. Curses. It's got to be a better way.
Wonder how we'll do this time. D'accord.
I mean, we could nip into this bush. That guy just can't see anywhere over here, to be honest, so...
None of this will matter.
This will occupy them for a bit.
Yeah.
Landing could be a bit rough.
The right. Can't be.
Ah. That guy instantly went on
Wonder
alert
how
that
we'll do
time.
this time.
Right, so we can only hit one if we target in the right spot.
Just for you.
But then they both come in anyway.
This
Don't mind
the
her.
right of inquiry. My
And then we just about got away with that, actually, so that's good. Lovely.
Bien sûr.
Now. Yeah, you're just not looking anywhere in the right direction, so we'll just shank you.
Right here.
And yeah, I'll come back another time to have a look around, see if I can find that golden skeleton.
As you command.
Because nobody wants to watch a big old pixel hunt. So yeah, Gale seems pretty fun all round.
Aye.
That completes your training, Canoness. The riddle hold awaits.
And now we get to see what's behind the door.
Swiftly.
Gael.
Aye. Your canoness through 100 battles and more. As long as the waves do our bidding. I'll have to write that down. We are done here, we? I will return to my cannons then.
Good lass.
Navigator, I believe it's time we unearth the secrets of the Riddle Hold. Talk to Estelle when you are ready.
Aye, aye.
I believe it's almost time to examine the secrets of the Riddle Hold. It will be next time. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.